welcome to your second trumpet lesson. Our first lesson focused on all of the brass, but our second lesson is going to be specifically all about trumpet. So today you're going to need your mouthpiece, is what we're going to start with, and our full trumpet. We are going to put it all together. So first, reminder, when you open your trumpet case, please open it on the floor so that your trumpet doesn't fall out of the case, and make sure that the latches and the label are facing you. So first you can grab your mouthpiece. I'm going to start with that. And we're going to sit up nice and tall in our chair. I have my homework paper with me. Mine happens to be pink. And we're going to start with our warm-ups. So first we're going to buzz nice, long, smooth sounds. Here we go. 1, 2, smooth, buzz, go. Notice that the corners of my mouth are nice and tight and my cheeks aren't all puffed out. Keep those corners tight. 1, 2, buzz again, go. All right, let's buzz a fast, high sound. So we want tight lips, fast air, high sound. 1, 2, fast air, go. And now we're gonna relax, loosen our lips a little bit, and do a low, slow buzz. 1, 2, nice and relaxed, go. All right, we'll combine those into a siren sound. So we're gonna go low, high, low, or loose, tight, loose. Here we go. 2 sirens in a row. 1, 2, ready, go. If you hear this, that siren is not quite big enough. So we want to put a little more air into it. You want to push all the way from your stomach and tighten those lips up a little bit more. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 2 sirens, go. Fast air at the top. Good job. All right, we talked about tonguing in your lesson this week. So say 2, 2, 2. Now whisper. Now whisper it into your mouthpiece. When we say 2, our tongue touches our teeth and goes away. It shouldn't be we don't want that sound, we want air going through. Let's try it on our mouthpiece, just whispering again. Okay, now I'll do a pattern and you repeat after me. Here we go. Me first. Tongue. My turn. One more. Every single note we play, we want to start with a tongue. Once we get really good at this, it becomes a habit, and then we basically don't have to think about it anymore unless we're doing some really specific kind of tonguing as we get older. So now we're going to try buzzing hot cross buns, buzzing high, medium, low. So we're going to go hot, cross, buns, or fast, medium, slow. Here we go. 1, 2, watch my hand, start high, go. Fast buzz. Slow buzz. We will do that again on our trumpets and use the same kind of buzzing, okay? On your paper, you have a spot to make up your own ta and TT pattern right here. Take a second and make up your own. It can be anything you want except for rest, 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 rest. You have to play something. All right, so putting our trumpet together and holding it correctly. Number 1, most important thing is that you take your mouthpiece, grab your trumpet, put your mouthpiece in, and give it a twist, okay? That twist is gonna help your mouthpiece not to get stuck in your instrument. If your mouthpiece does get stuck, please make sure that you bring it into me. I have a tool that will get your mouthpiece out. Don't have your parents try to use tools at home. It will rip apart parts of your trumpet. Those tools at home are too strong. I have one that is just for trumpet. So again, you put it in, you give it a twist to take it out, twist and pull, to put it in, Put it in there and twist. And you're not twisting until it stops. You just give it a twist and a push, and it should kind of stop and stay in there really solidly and not fall out. All right, holding the trumpet. So with my left hand, it's going to be like I'm shaking hands with the trumpet. Okay, you grab around here, shaking hands with the trumpet. Hello, trumpet, nice to meet you. With your right hand, your thumb is going to go on the valves down here. Okay, so my thumb goes here, and then I just gently put my fingers on top. 1, 2, 3. Nice and rounded. Okay, you can see a space, like my hand is making a C. Okay, you should be able to look down that circle in your hand and see all the way through it. If you're doing this, this isn't right. Okay, eventually this is going to cause your valves to stick. We want our hands nice and wide. Yes, your hand will get tired holding the trumpet. We will take lots of breaks. Okay, all right, so left hand, shaking hands with the trumpet. Right hand, thumbstick here, fingers on top. Let's buzz a nice long note, no valves. 1, 2, hold it out, go. All right, now we have 3 notes listed on our page where it says first note, step 5, E, D, and C. The circles mean which valves you should have pushed down. So if I have my trumpet up, the first valve is the one closest to my face, the second valve is the one in the middle, and the third valve is the one that is farthest away, okay? So we're gonna start with C. C is no valves. That's the note we just played. So let's try a C again. No valves. 1, 2, nice buzz, go. That's a C, okay? Notice my cheeks aren't puffed. I started it with my tongue. Now let's look at D. The first circle and the last circle are filled in for D. We call it 1 and 3, okay? Here we go. Let's try D. This is a little higher, so you might need to tighten your buzz a little bit, okay? Here's D. 1, 2, faster buzz, go. All right, now we're going to try E. E is first and second valve. First and second valve together, okay? This is our highest note of the 3, so we want to buzz a little bit faster with a little bit tighter lips. Here we go. 1, 2, fast buzz, go. All right, if yours sounded just like mine, then you are on the right track. If yours sounded a little bit different, you might need to make some adjustments and try to figure out and investigate how it was different. Was it higher than mine? You need to loosen up. Was it lower than mine? You need to tighten up a little bit. Was it kind of gargly and not really clear? You might need to tighten those lips and hone them in on the note that you really want, okay? All right, so let's look at hot cross buns. The notes are E, D, and C, and we're gonna practice doing the fingers because it is a little bit complicated to go from E to D to C, okay? So just try that on your own. We've got E, 1 and 2, D, 1 and 3, C, no valves. And I'll remind you as we go. So we're gonna say the notes and do the fingers. So don't play yet. Here we go. Hot cross buns, say the notes, do the fingers. We're gonna do this all the time. Here we go. 1, 2, say E, fingers, go. E, switch. D, no valves. C, 1 and 2. E, switch. D, C, stay there. C, 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 1 and 3. D, 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 1 and 2. E, D, C. Now, you may have noticed that when I go from E to D, I roll my fingers there. I don't go E, D, lift, lift. Okay, I go E, roll to D. That's something that you should try to do in your playing. All right, here we go. Try and find your E. Let's try that note. Tight lips, fast air, E, ready, 1 and 2. Try it out. Okay, here we go. Hot cross buns. 1, 2, E, then D. Go. 1 and 2 for E. Stay on C. Tongue. D. Yay! You can play that as many times as you want this week until you feel like you've really got it down with tonguing. If you come in and you've memorized it and you know how to play it, but you have made no attempt to understand how to tongue, That's not quite what we're asking for this week. So really work on the tonguing part. It is not just fluff. It's really important. It's going to make you sound the best that you can right now. And get that tonguing down and learn your EDC, okay? All right, at the bottom of your page, if you've gone through this whole lesson, you can check off a day of practice, okay? Your goal is to play 5 to 7 times this week. Bring your paper back with your folder and get it signed by your parents at the bottom. That says that they know you practiced. Again, 5 to 7 times this week, working on tonguing and trying to figure out hot cross buns. You will be awesome, and you can watch this video as many times as you need to try to match my notes with your trumpet sounds. Okay, best of luck. I'll see you next week.